Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you about project for our paper weaving in color. So I have got 2 sheets of paper and I'd like for you to start with white paper. If you want, you can use some sheets in your sketchbook. You could use computer paper, anything that's white and is unlined. So notebook paper is really not a great option. Obviously, if it's all you have, then that would be acceptable. But you guys should all have your sketchbooks by now, so you can use white paper from your sketchbook. If you have not gotten your sketchbook, you can either pick one up in the office or you'll get it Monday when you guys return to school. So, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a color scheme of 6 colors. So, you're going to pick 3 warm colors and 3 cool colors. You may complete this project with colored pencil. You may also use paint. If you would like to use crayon or marker, that is also okay. I did this example that I'm going to show you with colored pencil. So I chose my 3 warm colors, and I've got like a yellow green, an orange, and a red violet. So those are my warm colors. And then I chose 3 cool colors. So I've got this kind of light teal, aqua, green, a dark blue, and a purple. So with those, you use 3 warm colors on one of your sheets of paper. So if you did it with colored pencil, like I did here, you can do something very abstract. You're gonna fill it in. You're gonna practice the blending of colors that I taught you how to do. You can keep it kind of abstract like this with just, lots of different colors. If you'd like to do something more like a geometric pattern or organic pattern or something like that, that's also acceptable. Just make sure when you're working on these guys, the entire page needs to be full with color. Okay, and if you're using colored pencils, you need to show the blending, but there should be no white space left on your paper. The other sheet, you're going to use your cool colors to cover it. So I did this sort of sunburst with my 3 colors. And then we're going to use these to weave into like we did with the other paper weaving activities. So with the other ones, you're going to choose one to be your base, one to be your strips. So I've chosen my cool colors to be my base. So I've already folded it in half, and I made my marks of where I'm going to cut on the back side. Okay, so it's not going to show on my nice finished side. So this, if you need a refresher on how to do this step, go back to paper activity 1 to review. So then that means my warm color paper is going to be my strips. So I have already folded it in half like this and made my marks to make the strips. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these the way they need to be cut. All right, so I've got my base cut. So we've got that, and now I'm just going to cut my strips. Awesome. So now I've got all my materials prepared. So this is really fun when you undo the strips. They're all going to be different colors. They're all going to look a little bit different. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to weave them together. So first you'll need to choose one of the 3 weaving patterns that we did. If you need a refresher on those, remember there's activity 1, which was plain weave, just the basic one. Activity 2, which was the plain weave variation, and activity 3, which was the twill. So we made the diagonals with the twill. So you're going to choose one to show and to do for your final project. I decided that I am going to do the variation. So if you forgot what that looked like, this was what the variation looked like, kind of like little crosses. So I'm going to do the variation on mine. So to start, I'm just going to pick a strip, and I'm just picking these at random, and I'm kind of switching them. This is not the order that the paper was in, and I think that it'll be exciting since they're all mixed up. All right, so to start this, I went over 1 and then under 2, over 1, under 2, over 1 and under 2. All right, so I've got that like that. All right, so now I'm going to do my next one. So I'm just doing the reverse. Under 1, over 2. Yeah, under 1, over 2. Under 1, over 2. Yeah, so as you can see, it's already making some really interesting things. I'm pretty excited about this. All right, so let's just grab another random one, maybe one from the bottom. This one's got a lot of orange on it. So now I'm doing the opposite. Over 1, under 2. Over 1, under 2. Over 1, under 2. Awesome. All right, next one. We're just doing the reverse. Okay, there we go. Slide that into place. This one's kind of cool. All right, we're doing the reverse. So here we go. So whatever pattern you pick, you're going to get something really unique and interesting than everyone else's, since everyone's making their own paper. You're decorating your own paper, so they're all going to look really unique. And it's exciting to see us working with our color schemes and blending these 2 warm and cool color schemes together, so we can see how awesome color is. Oh, so see, I am looking at it and I noticed an error on this strip. So I'm going to go back and fix that one. So I went over 2, under 1, and then I only went over 1 and not over my 2. So I'm going to pull this back out. See, this is why it's important to pay attention, and you can always go back and fix it. So glue it at the end. There we go. So now I'm going to go under 1 and over 2. There we go, nice and fixed. So now my pattern is correct. So make sure to check yourself that your pattern is correct before you glue it and turn it in. There we go. Okay, we're getting close to the end. I'm gonna have a few more strips than what I will use. So you can choose as you go what strips you want to do, and you'll have a few left over, maybe for another project. Okay, we're getting close. This is a really pretty strip. I think I'll put that in next. And this may be my last strip. All right, awesome. So when you guys are finished, you'll have your pattern all set up. So I'm checking in and it looks correct. Awesome, look how exciting that looks. It's so colorful. Your last step, remember to use your glue on the different corners so that your paper will stay down and it'll be nice. And let's see, the back is just white since we colored that side, just the front. So your paper strips won't fall out. That's what the glue will be for. And then you'll be finished and you can submit your project. Very exciting. I can't wait to see them. Good luck.